Hi, my name is Emma. Today I want to tell you a story. It is a mystery. This morning I went to my mailbox. I found a letter, but something was strange. The letter had no name. There was no address, just my name on the front. I looked around. Who sent this? I asked myself. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was for my neighbor. But the letter looked old. The paper was a little crumpled, and it was closed very well. I wanted to know more. Who sent this letter? And why? Today we will find the answer. And you will learn new words in English. Are you ready? Let's go! It was a sunny morning. The birds were singing. The street was quiet. I had just finished my breakfast. Then I went outside to check the mailbox. I opened the mailbox and saw the letter again. I picked it up and looked at it carefully. The envelope was white, a little old, and had no stamp. My name was on the front, but nothing else. No sender, no address. Who sent this? I thought. I looked left. I looked right. No one was there. I touched the letter. It was closed very well. Should I open it? Or should I find out who sent it first? I decided to ask my neighbors. Maybe they saw something. Maybe they knew the answer. I took the letter and walked to my first neighbor's house. It was time to solve this mystery. I walked to Mrs. Miller's house. She is my neighbor. She is very kind. Maybe she knew something about the letter. I knocked on her door. Knock, knock. After a few seconds, she opened it and smiled. Good morning, Emma, she said. Good morning, Mrs. Miller, I said. I have a question. Did you send me this letter? I showed her the envelope. She looked at it and shook her head. No, I didn't, but I saw the postman this morning. Maybe he knows. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Miller. I walked to the next house. It was Mr. Johnson's house. He is an old man. He likes to sit outside and watch the street. Maybe he saw something. Good morning, Mr. Johnson, I said. Good morning, Emma, he said. What's in your hand? It's a letter, I said. Did you send it? Mr. Johnson laughed. No, I didn't. But I saw a boy near your house earlier. Maybe he sent it. A boy? Who could it be? I thanked Mr. Johnson and walked home. Now I had a new clue. I sat on my porch and looked at the letter again. A boy sent it? Who could it be? Then I looked at the handwriting. It looked familiar. The letters were big and a little messy. I thought for a moment. Wait, this looks like Jake's writing, I said. Jake is my best friend. He likes to write notes and play games. Maybe this was one of his jokes. I walked to Jake's house and knocked on the door. Knock, knock. Jake opened it and smiled. Hey, Emma, he said. Hey, Jake, did you send me this letter? I asked. Jake laughed. Yes, it was a mystery for you. A mystery? I asked. Yes, Jake said. Open it. I opened the envelope. Inside there was a small paper. It said, "Meet me at the park at 3 p.m. for a surprise." I looked at Jake. A surprise? Jake nodded. Yes. It's a picnic for you. I smiled. The mystery was solved. At 3 p.m. I went to the park. The sun was bright and the sky was blue. The birds were singing and the air felt nice. I saw Jake near a big picnic blanket under a tall tree. There was food, drinks, and colorful balloons. Surprise, Jake said. I laughed. This was a fun mystery. Jake smiled. I wanted to make your day special. We sat down and ate sandwiches. The food was tasty. There were also fruits, cookies, and lemonade. Everything was perfect. As we ate, we watched people in the park. A little girl was flying a kite with her father. Some kids were playing soccer. A couple was sitting on a bench laughing. The park was peaceful. Why did you do this? I asked Jake. He smiled. You have been busy. I wanted to make you happy, and I thought a mystery would be fun. I smiled. It was. At first I was confused, but this is a great surprise. Jake laughed. I knew you would enjoy it. We stayed in the park for a long time, talking and laughing. The sun started to go down, and the sky turned orange and pink. It was beautiful. This was a great day, I said. Jake nodded. We should do this again. I agreed. Small surprises can make a big difference. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join me for the next adventure. See you soon.